When you are watching a film or playing a game and feel tense or moved, it's often not the image but the sound.
Hi, I'm Kiki, now a sound designer and sound recordist in London. There was a time like I create a immersive spatial sound. The sound of the space are totally changed at that second. So I feel like it's quite normal for me because I designed this. But for the audience, when the character like jump up from the ocean, they feel like conscious. At that time, I realized that, sound really can influence and impact the audience feeling about one work. A perfect sound design is you can't like the audience to notice the sound design, but they are get into the whole journey that you want to give the audience, but they don't know what happened. So I feel like sound is really touchable and can have a strong emotional impact on the audience and the people's feeling.
Kiki shares how sound shapes our emotions, and then Oihenart Garai explains how these effects are achieved in practice.
I think sound is the one thing I never get bored of. I never stop listening. I think that's the key. Listening is the first step to becoming a sound designer, is to actually like listen to things. It really helps to bring a recorder or a microphone to places and then listen to different environments through the microphone, because then you start learning how a microphone picks up sound, because it's very different from how we hear things. So listening to things through microphones has helped me so much realize what sounds are actually present in what environment and how I can recreate these environments artificially in sound design.
This habit of listening shapes how sound supports the story.
The story is what's most important. Usually when you read a script for a film, it's very detailed, and not all these details come across just with a visual. So you always need to help the visual to add an extra layer of information for the audience. That's also a conscious decision in the sound design progress.
Oihenart shares how sound design shapes our experience, but he also reminds us that the people behind these sounds are often overlooked and misunderstood.
So many other roles in audio that don't get mentioned at all, like audio editors, like dialogue editors, like mix engineers. You know, all these people are making film sound possible, but none of them get mentioned, and a lot of people are not aware of these roles in filmmaking.
For every emotion we feel in film or on stage, there are sound designers whose careful work remains out of sight. Most audience never see the people who design what we feel, but the emotion remains by their hands.